this is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to NASDAQ, US30, whatever that we do every day. So I will just start with FRANCE40. So it's Thursday and the indices, they all recovered. So it means now we are back to normal. So we're going to take trades as we used to do, because this sell-off was just crazy, guys. And plus the fear of waiting for Fed interest rate, I think we did not have that effect that much, even on US30 and NASDAQ. So yeah, let's go on FRANCE40 and see what we can get. So what I see here is the market just broke out of our resistance, which means it makes our job very easy, because once this resistance is broken, we wait for a retest, then we buy. It means the market is still going to push up, you see. So but the best thing that you can do here is place your buy pending order. You can just place your buy pending order. When the market pushes higher, then it will find your order ready, you see. It will find your order there, so your stop loss should be around this level. So I think on FRANCE40 things are just quite straightforward. I don't think we have to waste our time here, or unless if maybe the market is just playing with us here. But we see that the market closed above, which means this is a bullish momentum. So unless if maybe it's playing around, maybe we'll see another maybe selling off, and the market maybe might come back and respect our resistance. But when you check back here, we never had a candle to break and close above this resistance, which means we are actually on a bullish momentum. What you can do is you can start with a smaller lot size here, maybe. Then after, you can just scale up, going higher. When the market pushes going up, you can just scale up like that. I hope you understand that, guys, because this is an opportunity here. This is an opportunity that we all have to take. But if you are late, it's fine. You can just wait for the market to do something like this, or maybe the market will still reach this area again before we can see the market pushing up again. So it means this area is a very nice area to enter, or maybe you can just wait for the second wave to come here. Maybe you can get an entry around this area, or maybe if it keeps going up, because sometimes the market won't just retest. Sometimes it's not that always that you will expect the market to retest. We might see the market going up with a very long candlestick, maybe trying to, and it can just try to reject a little bit. But when you check, the market won't really reach this area anymore. Then it means you're going to do something like that, where you're going to enter around this area. I hope you understand that, guys. So let's go to the next one, because this one, FRANCE40, I think is quite straightforward, especially if you check my videos every day. I think you will see that, okay, actually everything's just straightforward, because if you continue watching my video, everything that we do now is just a continuation. It's a continuation of what we did yesterday, last day, whatever. Friday, Sunday, weekly analysis, last week. You will see that this is just a continuation. If you want to learn, go back, watch from Monday to Friday, watch from Monday to Friday, and a weekly, and you will understand how the market moves, where we went wrong and where we went right, you see. So here's German 30, guys, similar to what we see on FRANCE40, but on German 30, this resistance is still there, which means it's not broken yet. So it's possible that the market can come here and respect this area and push lower. Or maybe if the market acts as what we saw on FRANCE40, maybe the market will break this area. Whether we might see the retest or not, as long as it is broken, we will be looking for another buy opportunities, you see, because we bought around these areas. Even if mostly we were buying on US30 and the NASDAQ, where mostly we lost, because when we bought, the market was just going lower and lower. But now I think everything's back on normal, because we're no longer focusing on on Fed interest rates, because that also makes the market to go crazy. So at the moment, I see that German 30 it's approaching our resistance. If it's not broken, it means it's going to sell off. We can take that sell. If maybe it's breaking this area, I'll be happy to buy the market. Only if I see the market closing above this resistance here, then it's where I'm going to buy. If the market closes above here, then it's where, let's say this is a candlestick, then you can wait for a retest, or maybe you can just jump on the market. But when you jump on the market, you should also expect some rejections, something like that. So yeah, I think even on German 30, everything is just quite straightforward. There's nothing that is confusing. US 30, let's go on US 30, guys. So on US 30, we see that we see similar move, similar to what we saw on German 30. So the market is actually where it used to reject. You can see this resistance here. The market used to respect this area. So we want to see if the market is going to respect this area or not. You see, because it's possible that the market can just create something like this, come back here. I saw this one, this support here. It's not like it's perfect. I just saw that when I connect the two, they did make sense. So I just run that and see if maybe I get another sell off. Maybe I will expect the market to push up again, even though the market did not reach that area at the moment. But we have two options: whether the market is going to respect here and sell off, or maybe the market is going to break this area and push buy. So it means, because this thing is happening now, so it means don't take few hours to check your market. Just 30 minutes, go back and check if maybe you see any breakout, because it might be a very nice opportunity. If we see a breakout here, we can have a nice position. Maybe later on, when the market is going to open, while you're still holding those positions, the market might shoot higher. It's possible. Remember, we are still on bearish momentum, because the market was around this area, remember. So it means the market will try to go back around those areas, like around 35,400, somewhere there, you see. So it means the market is, it might be trying to push back there. So it means if we had our positions around this area, after this breakout, we might have some nice profits, unless if the market is unless if the market is going to try to respect this area and go lower again. I hope you understand that, guys. So don't complicate your charts. Don't complicate your charts. Make sure you see what I like about the trend line strategy in breakout. It keeps your charts very clean, because the options there are only two options: whether the market is going to respect here, which this is a trend line strategy. If it's going to break out here, it's called breakout strategy. So you should also learn about breakout strategy. If it breaks here, we can wait for a retest, or we can just jump on it, or maybe you can just check the candlesticks, which shows you that this is a very, very strong bullish momentum, something like that. But if you check, it's very clean, very simple, it's not confusing. So which is something people, I think they should follow. Some, if they don't have like a proper strategy, is something that I wish people they can follow, because I also tried to use different strategy which I was not able to follow because they were just complicated. So here on NASDAQ, similar thing that is happening on US30. We can see that the market is about to push higher, maybe, and reach this area. So if it reaches this area, we'll be waiting for the market whether is going to respect this area and push lower, or maybe the market is going to break that. So we can see that the market is actually on the same thing that we see there, you see. I hope you can see that. So yeah, I think maybe we don't have to complicate things, guys. We don't have to complicate things. If we see that this thing is creating some simple, straightforward moves, why do we have to complicate things? We don't have to complicate things, guys. So we have to make things straightforward for ourselves. So we can see that actually the market at the moment is still bullish. So I have drawn this support here, even though we see that we are still under this resistant trend line, but this was also necessary because I started to see the market changing the direction and creating something like that. So that is just there for me. It's not like maybe the others, but it's fine just to see how the market is now moving. But I think the market is going to reach this area very soon. Maybe today, obviously today, maybe. But the thing is, will the market break that area or not? So we will be waiting. We will be waiting. Mm, we will be waiting when the market is going to open, or maybe before that, the market can reach this area. So if it reaches this area, we'll be waiting if the market is going to respect this area, or maybe this resistance is going to be broken. If it's broken, we're going to add our buy positions above this resistance. If not, those who sell, I think they will be selling the market. You see, so something like that. You see, let's go straight to I think it's gold. I think it's gold. Let's see. So now we are on gold, guys. So what do we see on gold? What I see is quite straightforward. We had this sell off here. I think even the market respected that area. You can see that. We had that sell off that we were just preaching about. So after the sell off, we had something like a support. You can see that. You can see the market respected this area. Then after, we see that the market created this nice bullish momentum. But what do we see now? I see that there was this area. You see this area? I thought maybe it was a resistance, but now we see that there is another area where the market is respecting, and it's possible. Actually, this we can just call this a zone, as a zone like this. Then I expect the market to push higher from this. But the best thing that you can do is when you take trades like this, guys, don't overuse or don't over like use a bigger lot size, because mostly a bigger lot size is going to make you to panic, and you don't have to panic, because once you check your MetaTrader every 5 minutes, it means it is actually you're doing something wrong. Because if you were doing something right, you're not going to be afraid maybe to lose whatever that you risked or on your trades, because you know that it's not going to affect your account. But if you over risked, it's where you're going to just check the chart every 2 minutes, which is not healthy. It's where it's going to trigger your emotions, and which is something that we don't want, guys. The best thing is make sure that your emotions are in place, so that when you take trades, everything is going to flow as you planned. You see, not the market will just move the way you planned, but your trades should do exactly as you planned. So what I see maybe the market is going to create something like this. That's what I see here, because I see the market is trying to create a bullish momentum, but very slowly. You can see that there was an aggressive move, retest. I think even this one can be aggressive, you see, on gold. I think you see what I see, guys. So, or maybe you can say, Kenzo, I see something like this. Let me show you that. You can say, I see something like this area. It's like a vertical support. Yes, it might be something like that, because at the moment it's not really clear. It might create something like this, because we already see something here, which seems to be it's going to be, you can see this area, maybe it might be our resistance at the moment, but we're not really 100% sure. So if maybe this, let me just remove this. so that you can see. Let me remove that. So let me use this. You can see this area. I hope you can see that. You see that area. You can see that this area was also respected very nicely around this area, as you can see. And our market reached that area. Do you see that? So it might mean maybe the market is creating something like this. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So if not, maybe the market is going to break this area. But at the moment, this is our support. We see that the market respected that several times. You can see that. I hope you can see that. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. So the best way, guys, when we trade, there is no shortcuts. The only way to shortcut your time in trading is to study, is to make sure you practice. That way, it's how you're going to make it quicker. So shortcuts, they're just going to delay your progress. So now we are on US oil, guys. US oil just tricked us. We thought this was a very nice resistance. Then guess what? The market just changed the direction. Now it's pushing up. So it means now maybe it's back on that bullish momentum, because we thought the market was creating something like this. You see that? So the market was just going lower. We thought maybe it's going to do something like this. Guess what? The market just pushed up. So maybe around this area we might see the market creating something like this before going up again, something like that. I hope you understand, guys. But at the moment, what I see now, I won't force trading US oil because the structure, guys, is not like nice. It's not really good. So it's confusing. It's really confusing. Let's see if I can draw something there. I don't really get the structure nicely. So when that happens, I just chill. I focus on other things, not only on oils, anything that gives me a headache or just gives me that structure that is not really clear. I just make sure that I don't take any trade on that. Maybe it's going to create something like this. We don't know. But we just have to wait for the market and show us the structure. Because here it was clear, guys. You can see here it was just nice and straightforward. But we started to have this. So you can see this is crazy. We can't do anything unless if maybe the market comes around this area. We can say we're thinking about buying something like that. But at the moment, hey, it's not like that clear. So we don't have to force whatever. So we don't want to lose unnecessarily. So yeah, let's just move to something that which is much clearer, which is it's Euro USD. On EURUSD, you can see the market is quite clear. We had this aggressive move here yesterday because of Fed interest rate. You can see that. But we can see that this thing is still on bearish momentum. Because it was trying to go up. Guess what? It's going lower. Even here, it can try to go up and still push lower. Then on a bigger picture, when we draw whatever, it's just going to give us something like that. That's how a downtrend works. So what can we expect from Euro USD? I don't expect anything, guys. Unless if me, I just expect some sell or positions. Let's see. Maybe if we draw that, I don't know if that will make sense. No, let's just leave it like that. And I have a proper one, because once we draw the inner ones, the market is going to break that, and when we try to buy, it's going to respect this one and go back again. So it's just going to confuse us. So it means at the moment you just have to wait for Euro USD to reach, whether to reach this area, or maybe for it to just move a little bit higher, then we can have a sell little bit higher, then we can have another sell. Why? Because dollar is actually strong at the moment. That's why we see the market going low and low, you see. So thank you guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you want to join the team, it's still $35. You get everything when you join the team. You get the system which is going to give you the signals, and you also join the VIP group, which you get all these signals for whatever that I do here, even the currency pairs, everything that we trade. So you can also learn for free on my YouTube channel. You can even join my Telegram group. Check the description. You will find the link for Telegram where you can get free robots and free Telegram and free like systems which they can help you to improve your trading. Thank you guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Bye.